Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Lately I have been seeing that the hatred for King HYEWON has been increasing a huge amount, and today I will be giving context of what was and is his situation and giving my opinion in it, so without anything else to say, let's get started. To give some context, King HYEWON is an idol, who participated in the Mnet program called Produce 48, from which the group HYEWON was formed. From the first episodes, you could see trainees who were very prepared and extremely talented, ready to debut we could say, and no matter how hard HYEWON tried, she was not one of these trainees with innate talent and who were always at the top of the rankings. In her first performance, they trashed all her work by saying that all she had was purity, and gave her an F score, which was the lowest, while all she could do was smile.
청순만 하다. F입니다.
But, it was a competition, and she didn't have a good skill level, so her ranking was accurate and fair. In spite of that, she never stopped fighting, while all the participants with that ranking were treated with disdain because according to the judges they couldn't be on stage being in the F category.
무대를 설 수가 없어.
Which to me seems totally ridiculous, because if you put 100 trainees together, it is obvious that some of them will be better than others, and even though they didn't have a high level, humiliation is never the solution. During the program, you could see the great kindness and companionship that HYEWON had, helping her teammates, who are also rivals. But where this companionship is demonstrated the most was in the performance boombayah, which was one of the most viral performances of the whole program. The group was composed of all those trainees that nobody wanted. It's hard to say, but that's how it is. The ones they considered less talented ended up together, and they were fairly discouraged by it. 4 of the members were Japanese who didn't speak any Korean, but HYEWON made it all work. When the members were feeling discouraged, lying on the floor, not wanting to practice, HYEWON encouraged them to do so, even though she was probably just as broken. The song has a lot of rapping, and no matter how hard the other members tried, they didn't have the strength to do it. That's why HYEWON decided to take that position even though she had never rapped before. She just wanted the group to move forward.
저희 부모님이 봐도 깜짝 놀랄 일이에요.
And despite that, many use the clip of her rapping to make fun of her and insult the group. She didn't have the confidence at that time to give a good performance, and it's normal that she didn't have the kind of confidence, because Mnet and their programs makes the innocent and purest trainees feel bad about what they do. It's the way the industry works. We are not going to pretend that HYEWON was overflowing with talent in rapping, but at least she did what no one wanted or could do. Despite not having confidence in herself, she did it for the good of the team. Whether she did it good or bad, is everyone's perspective, but you have to take into account the whole context and above all give an opinion with respect. Despite how much people laugh, that performance catapulted HYEWON's popularity, because the people who watched the program, saw the unfair treatment she was getting. After that performance, her confidence improved, and so did her skills. So, every time I see someone saying that she never made an effort, and only debuted because of her pretty face, it's completely a lie, and it makes me angry. Because among all the trainees that were in Produce, all of them were pretty, and most of them could be visuals of any group, but it was HYEWON who debuted, and not because of her visuals, but because of her efforts. She was not one of the members who benefited from the manipulation of the program and lineup. She deserved what she got. In fact, she is in 8th position in the manipulated ranking, while in the real ranking, the one that people voted for, she is 4th, only behind Sakura, Mayo and Chaeyeon. She went from F-class Kang HYEWON and 41st place Kang HYEWON to I Can Do It Kang HYEWON and debut Kang HYEWON. Once she debuted with IZ*ONE, the hate she received didn't stop, that she wasn't pretty enough to be the visual, that she didn't dance well enough, that she looked scared when she danced. And with all this controversy, speculation started that maybe she had never wanted to be an idol, as her spirits looked lower, and some said that she didn't seem to want to be there. And to be honest, her company was quite unknown since it was founded as I-DLE Entertainment in 2017, just a year before IZ*ONE's debut. Some people made theories about how the company might have forced HYEWON to participate in the show, but I won't dig too much into that because there is no way to know, and they are just theories, just thrown out there. Within the group, she was never given a place she deserved. In fact, she is the member with the least lines in all the songs added together, where between her place and the member with the most lines, there is a difference of 778 seconds, which would be similar to all the lines that Sakura has had in all the songs of IZ*ONE. Once IZ*ONE disbanded, many speculated that she was going to retire from the K-pop industry, and it was a bit like that, but not before releasing a winter album that is honestly very good, and she showed us all that she can sing. Perhaps where she works best is in a lower register. If I had to recommend one song out of all the ones she has released, it would be Like a Diamond. She now looks much more confident than before and is focusing on her acting career, which she seems to be enjoying a lot. Some of the same dramas she has participated in are Season of Blossom and Best Mistake 3. Now, lately it's going viral again because apparently in a program called Are You Next there is a girl named wonhee, who they say she reminds them a lot of HYEWON, and my TikTok is full of memes of that. I'm not watching the show, so I don't know exactly the context, but I have seen the performances, and under my perspective I can't decide if she is ready to debut, since I only saw a video of her dancing poorly, and one where she makes a high note quite well. But as I saw, there were more prepared trainees who were left out, and she is still in the show. I don't know much about this, so I would appreciate if you could explain me in comments. However, does HYEWON deserve all the hate she received and still receives nowadays? Obviously not. That there are a lot of people angry because she is a successful woman, and there are some who don't like to see that. But sometimes in a group, it's not the most talented that debut, but the ones that catch the public's attention the most. If you are so against HYEWON debuting in IZ*ONE, you should have watched Produce back then, and voted for someone else. HYEWON deserves to be there as much as anyone else, and the audience had the decision to make her debut in the group or not, and they chose well. I'm glad she doesn't seem too stressed out by those comments, and is living her life, following her dream without caring about anything else, which is what all her haters should be doing. And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.